Yeah, RoboCup started with a very crazy idea, basically, to build a team of humanoid robots that can win against the FIFA World Champion. But I think the idea is really great because it instills a lot of long-term interesting development in robotics and AI.
We started the RoboCup 1997 in Nagoya in conjunction with Ichikai International Giant Conference of AI. At that time, very few teams, totally 40 or 45 teams, especially the small size league, the middle size league, and the simulation league, the 3 leagues.
And it started very simply as just, okay, let's do some competition. In those days, there were not really robot competitions, and we thought, let's do some competition. And then RoboSoccer came up as something actually that would be of interest to the whole world. We have the soccer leagues, simulation, small size, middle size, standard platform, and humanoids. So, I do believe that there is something about the soccer aspect. I mean, everybody gets engaged because it's soccer, but then it attracts all these robotics researchers that are interested either in the vision problem or in the planning, the control, the mechatronics, the whole kind of aspect of also teamwork. And they end up being driven either by one or other thing. But what's interesting about RoboCup, and I always find it very compelling every year, is the fact that we really have to have robots that work.
The basic of the small size league is we have a team of real robots coordinating in a highly dynamic environment, which is also adversarial. That is the challenge in the small size league.
This robot right here, we focused on keeping the costs low. We set our target at to keep the robot under $100. So we researched a lot of materials in our country and also fabrication processes because we wanted the process to be repeatable. We didn't want to make a one-off robot. We wanted it to be repeatable so it's available to other third world countries as well and people who are on short budgets.
So middle-sized league is about having robots which are not anthropomorphic, that is, they don't have a shape similar to a human, so they are not so-called humanoids. They are wheeled-based robots, and they are not constrained to use exactly the same senses as human, for instance. In the middle-sized league, most of the teams have what we call omnidirectional movement. They dance in the sense of the way they move. They also have 360-degree vision, so it's clearly different from a human, okay? But on the other side, the kind of robots we use, their size, allow us to put in enough computing power to make them completely autonomous, which means that in middle-sized league, each robot is a single entity that cannot use any external sensing system or any external cue apart from the lines of the field, the goals, the ball, the opponents, etc.
The Standard Platform League is a league that uses real robots, but all of the robots are identical. So they were originally provided by Sony, the Aibo robots, the ones that look like dogs. Now it's the Aldebaran Now robot, a humanoid robot, sort of small robots that walk on 2 legs. And the point is that unlike some of the hardware leagues or some of the other leagues where you can get an advantage by having a robot that moves faster or kicks harder, you can still work in the Standard Platform League, you can still work on the algorithms to have the robot walk faster or kick harder, but everyone has the same hardware, so it's essentially a software competition.
So the Humanoid League is for bipedal robots that play soccer, and many of them are self-constructed by the teams. They come in different size classes, like kid size, and the teen size are the medium ones, and then there are adult size. And this league is actually the one most closely related and working towards the original vision of RoboCup to play against the humans.
So Simulation League is the tournament of artificial intelligence. The participants develop 11-player program and connect to the simulator called RoboCupSoccer simulator. We have two simulation league, two-dimensional simulation and three-dimensional simulation. We have a game of the football on the computer. So currently, you can see very sophisticated teamwork in a game. It is relatively comparative to a human playing soccer.
There's really no other place in research where once you have your product done, you can watch it and really just cheer it on and feel the pride when they score goals. And there's nowhere else where, when your research succeeds, people stand up and cheer and clap and scream.
It's not about robots beating humans. It's about understanding what is intelligence and how it can assist humans, help humans. So I think, my personal opinion is that in 2050 we should have mixed teams of robots and humans. And the humans and robot teams play together.